Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and it's the first long weekend of the year. I'm absolutely buzzing about it. We're on our way to the Stackpole at the minute, and yeah, our target this weekend is gonna be a tope, a very early tope. Hopefully we can grab one, and yeah, I'll see you there. We're gonna sleep in. It's Friday today. We'll sleep over Friday night, so we can get up nice and early for maybe sunrise, get out there fishing, and yeah, I'll take you along every step of the way. I'll see you in a bit. Oh, stretch my legs. That's the cows. Well, that's it. We're here at Stackpole now. Gonna get all my kit ready, and then probably get some tea on the go because I'm starving. We've got a nice ready meal for tonight. But yeah, it's a little bit chilly already. It's gonna get down to about 5 degrees tonight. Probably a little bit colder actually, because we've got some nice clear skies, sunset in the background, and the cows. But yeah, I can pack my stuff up and well, yeah, I'll take you through what I'm gonna do. So I've just come down to the water's edge just to see what conditions are like, and yeah, we're looking pretty flat, and it's only going to be better tomorrow. This is my launching point there, and there's a ramp there, and then some big boulders along here. As you can see, there are some pretty big ones down towards the water, and then what you've got, a little quay wall, which provides some lovely shelter, so even launching in a little bit of a swell is made easy. Yeah. This. Let's have a walk around. So this is the quay wall now. Over there is where I'm going to launch. Down here I'm going to paddle. And out around this corner towards the point, onto my tope mark. And yeah, it's going to be a good day. Good weekend, I think. Fingers crossed, there's some fresh mackerel out there and we'll get amongst them. But yeah, this is sort of the landscape we're dealing with. Some big boulders along here, out to a bit of deeper water. But yeah, clarity's looking good. Fingers crossed. We're in for a good weekend. Right, let's get back to the car, get sorted before we completely lose light. And yeah, I'll get you straight back into the action, because this bit, we all know, is boring. Right, all we have tonight then is a meat feast past the bake. Just gonna cook it in the frying pan. Car's all packed up. Just gotta blow up the bed. Everything's in the front. And yeah, I'll see you in the morning for some fishing. Good morning. Fishing day. I've just woken up, I've set the kayak up. I'm just gonna cook some bacon now. It is a toasty 5 degrees. So yeah, it was a little bit cold last night, but I seemed to get some sleep anyway. It was quite comfortable in the back of the car. But yeah, get some grub down me, get going. Yeah, it's gonna be a lovely day. She's get my stuff together and let's go. Right, we're coming out of the harbour. First things first, it's a lot windier than predicted, but still absolutely manageable. Just a small chop on the water. We got wind wind with tide, sorry. So it's all good. It's about 7:30 in the morning. And yeah, let's go get some fish. There's a couple of blokes out on ribs today, so they told me they're on channel 10 if any problems, which is nice of them. But yeah, just a bit of a slop this morning, but that is due to die down in the morning. But what I think I'll do, instead of going out to my mark where there's a bit of a rip with this water. I'll fish inshore for a bit. We'll do some drifting, try to find some fresh bait. So we're just gonna head straight out, drift towards my mark, and just try to pick up a bit of fresh bait. Yeah, here's a bit of a slop this morning. Right. I will get out there and bring you back. Right, I've done a bit of drifting for bait and no luck. So what I think I'm going to do, well, what I have done, is I've anchored up inshore. Woo! And we're just going to ride out this swell until the wind dies down about 10 or 11 o'clock. Hopefully that takes the chop off the water and then we can get out to my mark. I don't really want to go out there when it's like this. So we're just going to fish inshore, kill a bit of time. We're still going to chuck out a bait for a tope, because you never know. So that's what I'm going to do first, is just a whole mackerel. And just keep my eye on this swell. So the last thing I want to do is go in. So, today we've got worm, mackerel and squid. And whatever that is, that's some weights. Should have took all the newspaper off, but never mind. So yeah, we'll just see what we can pluck out inshore. I know there's a bit of a reef, sort of, well, more of a rock that comes up, bit of structure just in front of me. So hopefully we can pull something off of that. And yeah, we'll just ride out this horrible, horrible swell. If it gets any worse, I'll definitely go in. But yeah, we'll see what we can do inshore. Yeah, our first bite then, on the whole squid. See if he comes back. Definitely a nice erratic tap down. Just one big pull. Might be our friend, the Mr. Dogfish. There he is. Fish on. Yeah, Mr. Dogfish. Here we go. We love a dogfish on this channel. He's only small. Get Mr. T-bar out. Wherever that's gone, that's not good news. Oh, I got him.
Yeah, I got you, Mark. That's okay, thanks, mate. What's happening?
Lads on the radio, just a couple of lads are out on sibs.
Right, sorry, but come here, mate. Just have a go on the fellas. It's too rough out there.
Fucking right it
I'm
is.
going in on, here we're going in on a bay a minute. I'll give Joel a shout on 16 now. Yeah, I'll come in with you, mate. It's a bit too rough at the moment, don't you? Yeah, it is a bit now. I don't want one of us falling out, mate, and then we're all in trouble, do you know what I mean?
This rod just hooped right over. It just started bouncing. This is no dogfish. If it is as well. Where is it? A little smooth hound? Oh no. Bloody hell, what a scrap from that dog. What a bite that was. He is not a happy boy, this boy. Right, one hook out. Here goes the other one with my squid head on it. Yeah, what a fight from him. The rod just honestly just do, 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 do. That's the best dogfish bite I've ever had. And the best little scrap from it. Right, time for a new squid, I think. Yeah, I don't know about this swell. It's just getting worse, I think. The lads over there are catching a few mackerel, but I'm not going over there yet. Definitely not going over there. I'm just going to ride it out a bit here. It's a good sign there's some mackerel out there, though. Apparently they had loads. But by the time I go out there, I'm sure they would have all disappeared. But that means we've got a chance of a tope. If the mackerel are here, we've got to be feeding on them. So, yeah, good signs. Right, guys, I'm going to head in. It's just a little bit too rough. Not very nice for fishing. So, I'm going to head in. And then we'll try again later. It is due to go down this wind. And then, yeah, we'll get in. We'll regroup. And then maybe, I don't know if it's worth packing everything away and getting the shore rods out. Because it's going to go down in a couple of hours. So, yeah, I might just go out and chill on the beach for a bit. See what happens, really. We'll play it by ear. This is not ideal. But I'm going to leave the anchor out here. I don't really fancy getting it up in these winds, so. Ooh. Yeah, I'll see you inshore. Just coming up to my anchor then, we'll get him up. It's so much nicer out here. It's not ideal. There's still quite a big swell, but nowhere near to what it was this morning. So let's get this anchor up. Let's get over to my near my mark. I don't know if I'll get exactly on it. But yeah, let's actually do some fishing. I don't know if you actually tell from the camera how bad the swell is, but woo. Yeah, right, let's get this anchor up. And let's go fishing. It is a lovely part of the world, this. Pembrokeshire. It is nice. Up she comes. 10 metres to go. Just look at that, not a single tango. I think that's the first time that's ever happened. Every time I try to demonstrate how to retrieve my anchor, it always goes wrong. Well, not wrong, but just it was a bit more difficult. So, first mackerel bait's out then for a tote. Just going to see if I can get some fresh bait. That'll be my priority, I think. And then it is still quite sloppy here. But hey, got to be in it to win it. So we'll see. We're about on low water now, so we'll see what the tide's like when it picks up. Whether we can stay here or not with the swell. But yeah, let's get some fishing done. It's a lovely day for it. There's not a single cloud in the sky. It's just that wind. Just that wind. But we're out fishing. Let's see if we can pick up some fresh mackerel. We'll put one on live, and I think that'll be our best chance. And then we'll fish with the squid baits then. Hell yeah. Another dogger. Professional, I am at this. There you are, mate. Ta-da. Both hooks in there though. Oh dear. Easiest way to start that. Boats from the SIDS I met this morning, they've had a couple of huss, some mackerel, and they just had a tope. But got to the side of the boat and it bit the sib, and now mate, he's deflating. So they're all on the way in now. Oh, what a gutter that is. Meanwhile, I've just been putting these in, one after the other. More dogfish. So I just bring up the rods to move, and we got ourselves a Spidey. Fucking Spidey, mate. First one of the year. Right, these. Stay on it. Yeah. Right. Back you go. We're here, we've got ourselves some mackies. Perfect live bait size. Going out to that little bit of deeper waters obviously helped. Perfect. Oh no, they're not mackerel. We got a horse mackerel and a normal mackerel. Right, we'll try to keep them alive as long as possible. So in the net they go. That's good. Fresh bait. We'll get the feathers straight back down there, and we'll put one on live. Decent. Well happy with that. Right, let's get these ones down a minute. Fresh bait. Can't beat it. You cannot beat it. Alright, just leave them bobbing there. Bring in the mackerel. So that's my mackerel flapper I put down there. What do you reckon? Let's go. I reckon mackerel. Just gonna look him through the top draw. Like so. And he's gonna swim away. And entice a tope. What I'm gonna do is lower him to the bottom and a couple winds up. The right pickle. Another fish on the feathers then, we're definitely in the right spot. Another mackerel. It's been a while since I've done any filming. I've just been sat out here. I've got two very lively mackerel on as live baits. I'm just literally sitting here waiting for that tope to come along. So I've been sat here for about 2 hours now. The mackerels are still alive and still see the tops of the rod still just bouncing a little bit. So yeah, I am just purely sitting out here waiting for that tope to run. It is now 4 o'clock. I'll probably give it till 5, half 5, something like that maybe. And then maybe we'll go on shore then and do a bit of fishing from the rocks and see what happens. Right, that is it for today. I'm gonna go in now. It's about 5 o'clock. It's about half an hour paddle in. Go home, get some tea, and then we'll see what the time is. We might go on the shore, we might not. We'll see how we feel. And yeah, been a very, very slow day. Just a few dogfish today. Like I said before, it's just going to be a case of sitting there and waiting. But looks like my mackerels have been had a go at by a cuttlefish maybe, or something like that. But yeah, he is no longer with us. Keep him for bait for tomorrow. We'll get the other rod in now. And yeah, I'll see you on the shore. Decision made. We are going to sit here and watch the football. Enjoy the sun, warm up a little bit. chill out, cook ourselves some food, and I'll see you in the morning back on the kayak, and this time we're going to catch a tope. Right, day 2 then, and this is a bit more like it. Some calmer seas. Our first step of the day, fresh bait. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to go up, anchor on my mark, and we're just going to sit there and wait for that tope. There doesn't seem to be much else in the area from yesterday, just the odd dogfish. Like again, very early in the year, so we're just trying our luck. But it's nice to be out, and hopefully we catch the last bit of the tide, and then hopefully we'll have a fish on the turn. But yeah, I'll shout, and let's go fishing. Right, first rod's out then, whole mackerel. I'm going to try to get some fresh bait with the feathers. And it's a little bit choppy out here. We're definitely in the tide run. It's pulling a little bit hard. And we got wind across tide, so it's making it a little bit tricky. But we're not going to move. There's some... Right, first mackerel of the day then is going on live. We've got a dead bait in the water and a live bait. We're just going to sit here and wait and catch some mackerel for tea. Yeah, I had to move because I didn't see the other bloke fishing on the left hand side of the rocks. And then I got in a right tangle with my anchor. He wouldn't stood next to the rods, I couldn't see him. And then, yeah, I was right in the firing line, do you know what I mean? And they woke me up about 3 o'clock in the morning arriving. So, courtesy calls, he was there first. So I got out his way. We got a few mackerel on this time. Somewhat stuck though. There we go. That was me not. Don't. Yeah, 2 mackerel. Yep, straight back down, more mackerel. This is what we like. Oh, we're bagging up, mates. We're bagging up, bruh. We've got a seal in front of us. Keep an eye on him. Don't want him coming on board the kayak or stealing me mackerel off the side that's in my net. Might tip me over. That would be a no-no. Great content there. Great content. Here we go. This better not be that seal. Go on, take it. Yeah, fish on. It's just, oh, I reckon it's that seal, you know. It's just one fat weight. I reckon it's that seal. I reckon that's that seal. It's a lot of weight. Let's see if we get some movement on it. Be really careful. Now he's pulling me up tide into the waves. Try and get these rods out of the way if I can. If it is a tope, it's a big one. Don't want to lose my paddle either. There's some serious weight to this. Try to get your rod. Yeah, he's come right up in the water. I think I've got Mr. Seal. Can't see because he's right in the sun. Yeah, I've got Mr. Seal. Fuck's sake. Just try to get back as much line as possible. Just seen the top of his head then. Well, it's a PB and a first. It's coming towards me. Get me scissors out ready. There he is. Poor bloke. Sorry, mate. Don't take me bait. I thought that was it. We were gonna have our tope. He didn't look like he was hooked in the mouth. He was far too down in the water when his head was above, so hope there's something in that. So the whole mackerel rod's just bent over. It's not taken off, but there's something on it, something heavy. I don't know what this is. What is that? A ray? Yeah, it's a ray. Thornback ray. That's a new species for here. There he is. He's engulfed that hook. We'll get him out there. But yeah, never caught a thornback ray here before. So that's a new species for me here. Little female. This one's properly armed. Look at the size of the thorns on there. There she is. Hook's out. Nice and easy. So I was taking on a live mackerel. You ever had a... Obviously the mackerel wasn't doing too well, but yeah, let's get her back. Right, it's been absolutely dead since we've had our seal encounter and the thornback ray. So what I'm going to do, I'm not going to leave it too late today. It's about 11:30 now. I want to get on my toes by 3 o'clock, absolutely latest, because it takes about 3 hours to get home. So there's another mark I know out there, which is a bit of a mixed ground, sort of bit of structure in there. So I'm going to go anchor up there, try our luck because it's dead here. Nothing's happening. The lads on the rocks, I haven't seen them catch anything, and I think they're about to leave now anyway. So that's a good indicator that nothing's happening here. So let's go out there over my little mark and see if we can pluck something else out. Right, nice and simple rig there. Just realised I haven't showed you. So just a running ledger down to a wire trace to a catfish hook, a 6.0 and a whole mackerel. And all I'm doing is I'm fishing. There's a bit of a structure here, a bit of a reef. I'm just fishing down the edge of it. Hopefully the tope come along around the edges and pick all the stuff that's coming off the sides. Right, that is it for this weekend, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Unfortunately, no tope for me today, but like I said, it's very early in the season. Got to be out here. But I've got some fresh mackerel for tea, and again, another learning experience. I've been to Stackpole before, but it's still nice to fish it. I don't get to fish it very often. The tide is muddering through, so I can get these 2 rods in now, make our way back to the car, get all cleaned up, and on our way home. Right, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.